Shalom Israel, this is Yasharala here. I just want to make a correction for an error that I picked up on because I just had a quick look at my video because it's good to check it sometime, and I realized I made an error in the introduction of I was breaking down the Ten Commandments. So the video titled the Ten Commandments, where I was breaking down Exodus chapter 20 verses 3 to 17. Now, in the introductory, I was showing you that there were other laws apart from the 10, which are, which we would call minor laws. One of them that I was quickly showing you, which I didn't read it, I just put it on the screen and I gave a quick explanation, which was First Corinthians chapter 11 verses 4 and verses 4 and 5, where I was showing you that the point of, like, when you're praying and prophesying, having your head covered or uncovered. Now, the error I made when I was explaining it, even though I put the scripture on the screen correctly, the error I made, I said when a woman was praying or prophesying, she should have her head uncovered. Now, what I meant to say, when a woman is praying or prophesying, coming out of the scriptures as well, a woman should have her head covered. That's what I meant to say. So I just wanted to correct that error that I made. So a woman should have her head covered. Now I'm going to read the scripture and quickly give you the correct breakdown of it. So, because the lesson wasn't based on First Corinthians, but as I picked up on the error I made, I just want to correct that. Now, this is First Corinthians chapter 11, verses 3, and I'm going to read 3. I'm going to read 4 and 5. Now, this is what it reads. First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. And it reads, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoureth his head. Verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoureth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. Now that's the verse there. Now I'm going to jump up to verse 3 just to show you something. This is First Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3, and it reads, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. And then it goes into verse 4. Now, the reason that is, I'm going to explain that. So what's basically that saying is that the one you call the Messiah, the one you call Christ, the Messiah, which is correct Hebrew name is Yahawashai. So, but the one you call Christ, he has a head. Who's above him? The Most High God. Because remember, he's come to do his Father's will. So he was sent by the Most High. So the Most High God himself, he's above the Messiah, the one that is called Christ. Now the man has a head also, and the Messiah, the one you call Christ, is above, is the head which is above man. So he is our head, he's above us. And then the woman has a head too, which the woman's head is the man, because man is above woman. That's not according to Yasharala, that's according to scripture. Just want to get that clear. So the man is above woman. So we are the woman's head. So if a man is praying and prophesying with his head covered, like, remember, as I was explaining, I remember I was wearing my head tie yesterday. So I showed you, I bent my head down to show you that I'm not breaking the law, because the crown of my head was uncovered. Because it does say if a man's praying or prophesying, he should have his head uncovered. So I'll show you my head is uncovered. So I'm not dishonoring my head. And the woman now, she shouldn't dishonor her head, which is her husband or man. And if she has her head uncovered, she dishonors her head. But she must have her head covered while she's praying or prophesying. So now she's not dishonoring her head. And that's what that scripture is saying. So a woman should have her head covered. And watch this. I'm going to just quickly jump down to verse 7 just to show you something, of the same First Corinthians chapter 11. Watch this. This is First Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 7. And listen to this. It reads, "For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God." Listen to this. But the woman is the glory of the man. You hear that? Verse 8, listen to this. "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man." Verse 9. "Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man." And you see, that's why. So there is an order. There is the Most High God, which is Yahweh. Then there's the Son, which is the one you call Christ, which is Yahushai. And then you have man, and then you have woman. That's the order. When you go back to Genesis, you remember Adam was created. Then the Most High created Eve and brought her to Adam as a helpmeet for Adam. That's what that's explaining also. So I hope you got something with that. Slaki for the error I made. With that, this is Yasharallah. We out.